Welcome back to Some Babos You. I'm Dear Darling, and gamers play, fun is have, you and me. I'm not sure what intonation I should put on that in the intro, but yeah, we're playing this level. What's it called? Explorers. Where we we have the general idea of what we want. Where basically we need to make Baba make belt. We need to draw out a conveyor belt pattern that allows something to be pushed onto here and something to be pushed underneath, but we want the thing on the left and right to be pushed first. And we're not quite sure how to do that, but I assume it's the hands which need to be the ones pushing. I don't understand why we have a move. But what I think is probably is we get the hand in position here and then we make handers move. I think. My problem is this stuff is quite difficult to work with. The skull barrier here, but it's fine. Let us just, I suppose, we'll continue making our conveyor belt for now. So we got this here. We want to go down here and then back up and then like this. Oh, no we don't. That doesn't work. We would instead like... Wait a second. Wait a second. Because you see, if I walk left here, the thing isn't going to follow this path. It's going to go down like this, which I don't particularly want. This is very confusing. So as I said, Babos You, of course, is a rather difficult game, huh? And we could do this. That's not particularly useful though. Okay, so instead, I guess we just have to have a hand in position from here somehow. I bet that's not going to work. How did we do this before? Well, we made things go in the direction we wished. Oh yeah, that's right. You do things like this. That's right. You do like a Y turn. How do we get down from here? Good question. Good question. I think the answer is you don't. I think the answer is actually you push things across like this. It will get pushed on there. And then if we make it move, no, okay, we get it to turn. I'm not sure if this is quite the right way to do it, but we put it there and then we get it to move in that direction. Okay, so this one, theoretically, we put it on like here or something. It'll go whoop, whoop. As long as it's moving, it'll move up one and then it'll push across through there. Perfect. Okay, now we need to do a bottom one, which theoretically we put on here. We have it spin maybe a tiny bit earlier. Have it spin through here. And then have it go like this, and have it go like that. Okay, so those belts are in position. Now the hard part, or not necessarily just the hard part, is a hard part, is now we need to make it such that the belt shift. Which I'm not sure exactly how to do that. What on earth is going on? I've got some random Discord messages. Okay, it's not important. So we can make hand is push, which is fine. But once we make hand is push, we need to make both hand is move and belt is shift, which is difficult. Well, the skulls being here, I'm going to be perfectly honest. So what we did last time is we sort of like alternated between hand is push and hand is shift, which I don't really know if that's the way we want to go about things. Alternatively, we can make belt is push. No, we can't. But we can make hand is push at the very least. And at the very least, we can sort of push these skulls out of the way, kind of. Which again, I don't know if it's particularly useful, but it's something. suppose. Wait, hold on. Things need to be really out of the way, like this. Otherwise we're not going to be able to push a hand. Okay, that's fine. Hand is push. We want one of them here, and we want the other one here. Now the question is, we want belt is shift and we want hand is move. So how do we get this? Out. I mean, we can definitely get a hand and is out. Do we need push anymore? Push is just useful in general, I suppose. You might say, why are we doing it like this? Oh, it's just because the way I set it up is kind of weird like this, but we just need to get it away from the skull wall. Okay. And then we need to make... Oh, do we need to push with a hand one more time? We might need to push with a hand one more time. I think. Yes, okay. I think we do, because we need to get this is out. Yes, okay, I agree. I agree, person who is not confirming or deconfirming exactly what I'm saying. But, dear viewer, I believe that we need to basically use these hands to push out is. It's going to be so sad if I set up one of these things incorrectly. But we do this. We do this. Get our is out. Move. We can just put this upwards, right? Yeah, we can just put this next to shift, next to belt. Then we make hand is shift. So it gets rid of that. So it does that. Then we make hand is push. And we push in very delicate sort of ways as to not upset the status quo and to not have things move incorrectly. You can very much see the block pushing elements of this game. Oh my god, what am I doing? I'm trying to teleport around the place, which obviously does not work. So we have this, and then we're like, perfect. We need to make belt is shift first, and then we make hand is move. This needs to be done like along the same sort of like lines. It's one step too early. It's literally one step too early. Can we save this somehow? Can we save this somehow? I think we had to restart. Oh, that's so sad. I didn't consider that. I straight up did not consider that in the slightest. That we wouldn't have enough time to get down here. Can we do this more efficiently? Please. We can make belt as push. No, but then we can make belt as shift anymore. I think we had to restart. We can make belt as hand. Is that useful? That's so frustrating. we basically had it done. But because, as I said, I drew the things incorrectly, it meant that I had to restart this entire thing. Maybe we don't have to, but I can't see a way that it works. Oh, what? Oh yeah, I pushed it too much. I was like, that's not working. Okay, so we go like this. We just want to delay a lot of time. Something like that. I think that will work. Well, I'm not sure if that will give us enough time, so, you know, if in doubt, make it even longer. Just so we know for sure that we've got enough time. We've got to be careful that we don't make it too long. Because we still need this one to happen first, don't we? It's very true, very true, very true. But we have it like this. And then we'll put the other one. I guess we'll put it not here. We'll put it here. Sure. And we'll just do not figure eights like this. We'll do figure eights. It's not really figure eights, but you know what I mean. We'll make a conveyor belt pattern like this. It's a lot to think about. It's a lot to keep track in your mind. And I think that this should be long enough. I hope. It's certainly quite the mess. But now we can have hand as push. And then we need to rescue the is. So we push for hands. Doesn't really matter where we put them, I think, for now. We shift them along. We make the hands push once again. I was trying to think if there's a more efficient way to sort of do this. It certainly seems if we do this. Wait, maybe not quite like that. If we do it like this, we have a too wide gap, which seems rather useful for moving the hands about. Maybe? Wait, do we even need push anymore? So maybe we just push the hands into position and then we're fine, right? Where am I even taking you? we only need a too wide gap, right? We only need a too wide gap. So that's going to go down. Yeah, it's fine if our skulls are on it as well. I think. I can't figure out how to push this in my mind. Okay, we'll just do it like that. And then you start here. And then we get rid of hand is push because we don't need it anymore. Why is hand shift? Ah. We get rid of push because now we don't need shift anymore. We take hand and is downwards. If at all possible, to make hand is move. This seems very convoluted. And this is the last thing we want to do while we get shift, belt is shift in position. Oh my word. Who would have thought this one would be so complicated? Wait a minute. Wait a second. Can we even get is it over? I don't think we can get is over. Not like this. Ah. What a complicated procedure this entire thing is in the first place. So we need hand as push. Why? Because we need to push these skulls out of the way. I guess I'll just push them this way. It doesn't really matter all that much. We just need to not be in the way of that thing. Okay, perfect. Then we make hand as push. And then this one will go down here. This one. I'm trying to think. Here should be enough. And then we get rid of this once again. And then we get the hand and it is down there. Okay, okay. Slowly but surely we're getting there, I think. If it turns out I've drawn the things wrong again, then I'm just going to... You know, I'm not really going to do anything. I'm just going to be kind of upset, I suppose. But, you know, sometimes it happens. Sometimes you get so far. It took us 15 minutes for it to do this. So we do hand as move. And then ice is defeat. Perfect. And then flag is win. Oh my word. What a difficult one that was. Explorers. It's the one that once you work out, it's just like, oh man, executing this is going to be very difficult. Wireless connection. I swear this is one of the actual ones. In the actual level, I swear. The basic idea shown here, follow me through throughout the game's development. I tried to increase its complexity in various ways, but ultimately the extra parts were just in the way. Skull's push, wall is stop, something is move. Flag is win. Probably we want to make flag and ice is win. I assume. Kiki's grass is stop, lava is hot, Kiki is melt. So the question sort of becomes, how do we get this stuff out of here? And the answer is, there is none. There's no possible way for us to get stuff out. I suppose we can make waters push. Yeah, we had to start off with waters push. There's just no other way for us to do anything otherwise with the wall in its current layout, which means we have to make waters stop here, which is fine because we're going to make waters push immediately afterwards. Just because it stopped just means that we can't overlap our sprites with it, but making it push is still fine because now we can be like, yo, get out of the way, yo, get out of the way. Everybody just get out of the way. I don't think we'll need any of these blocks, so it's completely fine, I think, just to be like, move. We need that move though. Certainly, for sure. What's the best way for us to get this move? Probably via a skull. Oops. Moving up and down. So we can make skull is move. Or skull is push and then make skull is move. And then we want it to push and in position, then we want it to push skull in position. Yeah, that seems fine. Actually, we don't need to move a move. A move can just sort of stay there, can't it? We can just put it like over here. Yeah, we can just put it over here. So Scudder's move, we probably don't want to do yet. We want Scudder's push first, so we can get it in position. Oh, do we need the Warder's push to stop things? No, that doesn't make sense. Because how do we even get it over there? So Skull is move. We're trying to put flag and ice is win. Oh, do we need Warder's push as well? It seems like we might need Warder's push. Yeah, I think we need Warder's push. In which case we need to undo quite a lot. Because we need something to stop the skull from going all the way up. And I think the only way of doing that is to get 2 blocks of a wall in front of the positions, right? Yeah, so move should be the last thing we do. So we need to basically have 2 walls here, and then we get 2 more walls. Doesn't really matter which walls. But they need to be over here, and then we need to make Warder's stop again. Along with Warder's push. It's rather confusing, it's rather convoluted, and you know, there doesn't seem much we can do about that, but we can make Skull is... Yes, we want to make push walls into position first. So wall is push and stop, Skull is move. Hold on, this became a lot more complicated than I expected. It doesn't need to be push and stop, it's just what is push for now, then skull is move. But we need to make skull as push to actually get it in position first, right? Okay. You're starting to get a theme with a lot of these levels. These ones certainly are much more involved than some of the other ones. As soon as we make Scudder's move, we can't undo it, so we should probably put it in a more forgiving position, such that it's not completely in the way of everything. So we have Scudder's move like this, and we just wait and it'll push it in position. Perfect. Then we have skull is pushed like this. What? Undo. Wait, push. Ooh, let's not push it there. I just realised. Well, actually, hold on. No, we'll do the words afterwards. Or will we? We can make water stop now. If we make water stop now, and then put the and in the way, you'll put the and in position, right? But then we just need to make a skull as push in time and push you out of the way. Oops. Like this, and then we just continuously bounce you along the wall here. We wait 1 second, push you in this direction. I guess get this out of the way. Continue waiting. Oh, we need to make water stop first, don't we? We need to make wall is stop. Wait, push. We need to make wall is push, not stop. No, it's fine. We make the skull push first, and then once it's push, it doesn't matter. It doesn't need to be push anymore. So then we can make water's push after it comes back this way. Wait, how did the and get over there? It shouldn't have pushed the and. I specifically tried to make it not push the and. When did you push it? Oh, I pushed it too early. I see. That's not how you do things. We'll make skull is push. So we can push it along here. Get a stop out of the way. Get it to wait. And then push it once it's in front of us. Now, we need water's push. And it'll push it up there. Then we need to put this in the way. I put and in the wrong place. I put flag is ice and win. Oh my god, I put the wrong word in the wrong place. It's meant to be flag and ice is win, not flag is ice and win. Alright, this is why you always double check things. So what we need to do is we need to have the skull be on the other column. We need, because we need it to push and first, because we need is afterwards. I can't believe this happened. Well, I can, to be honest. What is push? Skull is move. And we put and in front of it. So we just sort of very carefully move things like this. So we do this. Flag and ice is win. Oh my word. And we need to quickly make skull is push. We'll wait for it to come back. and then we push you like this. But we need to make wall is push. I can't believe I did it the wrong way around. But don't do it yet. We need you to be underneath it. And then we do it. And then you'll push it upwards when you'll come back. Then you make flag and ice is win. And if we're just on the flag, it should be fine. There we go. Oh my word. I made that so much more complicated than it needs to be. And then I made a mistake. That was a very costly mistake. Wireless connection 2. I don't know if I want to do that yet. Okay, we should do it now because we just did wireless connection 1, probably. So what's different about this one? Grasses stop. As I was looking through these ancient level ideas, I got multiple ideas for variants. So some of the variant levels are new in the sense that they were created for the museum. Oh, cool. Skull is push. So we have the same start where we make wall as push. But now we have grasses stop in between there. Okay. What we probably need to do is we probably need to make skull is win. No, how do we do that? I'm just trying to think what we can conceivably make win. We can't ever do anything about lava, I don't think. It's possible. Can we make us? No, we can't. We can make. Because you got to think about the grass up there as the grass up there is actually walls. You can't push anything through them. So the only thing we can do with win is push it upwards, or we can push ice upwards. Is there a way we can push ice upwards, make skull turn around, and then push wind downwards? I don't think so. In fact, I don't even know how we get an is in there. This is difficult. I'm not even sure how we get anything in there. I'm not sure how we make anything win. So yeah, with these sort of derivative levels, or variant levels, it's always very important to look and see what's different. But obviously the main difference is we have more grass in this one, and grass is stopped, so nothing can go past grass. And grass is now in between the way of flag, ice, and wind, so we can't put words there. We have to move the words out. Or in. Flag can't really move. Flag has to stay there. But I can't even think what we'd make win, because we only have move and push. We don't have many ways of... We don't have basically a way of sending the skull over, or anything over, and making it turn around. It can only move in one direction. Okay. I think at least a good place to start would be by making warders push. I keep overshooting where I'm moving. I'm going to blame the analog stick and be like, oh, it's definitely not me. Shifty I. Because making warders push at least means that we don't have to deal with this anymore. All of this stuff can be safely moved out of the way. Now the question is, what do we do with this knowledge? You can turn walls into things. I don't know if that's useful. It doesn't seem useful. We need like a way to put something behind wind to push wind towards us, I think. I'm not sure how we get something behind wind. And the main thing is, I don't know how to get anything moving left and right across the lava. Okay. Because if we can get okay, maybe we should get a wall block above wind. Problem is, if we make wall push or move, it's gonna collide with a wind and push up to the top, which then it becomes quite difficult to work with. So basically, I think the concept in this level is if we get anything above win, we win. Any item above win, and it needs to be facing up or down. We also have and. Skull and wall is push. Could that be useful? Well, okay. Seeing as we can make skulls wall, we should not think and is useful in that sense. And should only be used to give things two different properties. Because we can turn anything into anything else, it doesn't really matter. We can make warders Kiki. Wait, can we do this in the last level? But if warders Kiki, hold on, let's not do it like that. We can do it like this. And now we can have like Skull as win. Wait, was it always this easy in the last level as well? What? Oh, Kiki's melt was ward off in the last level. No wonder. Okay, I see. Oh, I didn't mean to go out that far. I was seeing how many levels we got left. That is a clever... See, Babazu, so clever. That's why I love this game so much. I absolutely adore it. But hey, we made some good progress. We got 14 levels done. We've got plenty more to be going. But, you know, Babazu. This is just the tip of the iceberg, so to speak. But if you have been watching, thank you very much. This has been Babazu. I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares are greatly appreciated. Join the Dear Darling Discord. Follow me on Twitter down below. Hope we can see each other again. But for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye-bye for now.